Hi guard. So it's finally not raining, so I can make a video, and I'm in my official recording shirt, my future home. So today is our first video, and I'm just going to teach you a how-to introduction to equipment. So we're not going to be doing much spinning in this video. It's going to be more about your body and an introduction to the equipment and how to hold it, and our attention and resting positions. Our resting position we like to call to the ready, and here's exactly how it's going to be. Your feet are shoulder width apart. Your hands are together down at your belly button and your head is down. It should look something like this. So notice here, my feet are shoulder width apart, my toes are forward, my hands are together. You're gonna take your right hand, form a fist, put it in front of your belly button, cup over it with your left hand, put your head down. And this is our resting position. We call it to the ready. Now another position we have is called attention, and that's what we use when we're setting drill or we're listening to a staff member's instructions. So this is attention, okay? So you're to the ready, and going to attention, you're gonna slide in, chest out, head up. So now let's move on to feet positions. So this is first position with your toes turned forward. This is first position with your toes turned out, obviously. Now for second position, you're gonna take your left foot and you're gonna pull it out, okay? So just slide it out like that, and that is second with your toes turned out. We also have second with our toes turned forward. Now for third, what's gonna happen is we're going to take our left foot and sneak it into your arch of your right, okay? So it's laying right here in the arch of your right foot. And notice both of my feet are at 45s right now. So for fourth position, we're gonna step out with our left and we step forward. So we're at that forward 45. For fifth position, we're gonna take our right foot and go back to a sort of third, but instead now, your right foot is in the crevice of your left. So to review, we have first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. So now we know how to control our body, so it's time for equipment. I'm just gonna quickly tell you the parts of a flag. This brown thing that should be white, sorry I spin and it gets muddy. This is our top stopper. This right here is our silk, okay? It's very pretty. This is our tape that meets the silk and the pole, and a lot of our spinning is going to start from here, so you're going to hold here a lot. Next we have our top tape, which we really don't use a lot. I don't really know what it's used for. It's just another way to clean where our hands are on the pole. This is our bottom tape, and it also helps us clean where our hands are on the pole. Many of our routines, this is the bottom stopper, and I'm going to go into what I was saying. Many of our routines can be done at the bottom stopper, but if we have short people or people who aren't able to manipulate the whole pole, then we move our hand to the bottom tape to make that easier for them. So the tapes just help us know where to put our hands. So now I'm going to show you to the ready and attention with a flag. You're going to take the pole and with your right hand grab, like where I said, where the silk meets the pole. Remember I said we're going to be grabbing here a lot. So you're going to take your left hand, strip down on the silk, take the pointer finger of your right hand, gather all the silk in that finger and then close it so it stays there. This is just so the silk isn't in our way while we're to our resting position. Next, you're going to take your left hand, put it over your right like we would be without equipment. Your feet are shoulder width apart, your toes are forward, and your head is down. And this is to the ready. So now for attention, we're going to slide that left foot in again. We're going to bring the pole up, let go of the silk with your pointer finger, and grab about halfway into the silk with your left hand. Notice my arms are boxed out. It's very important that we have posture. So your chest is up, your head's up, and your arms are boxed out. Now we have one more common position on flag, and that is right shoulder. So from attention, you're gonna let go with your left, push your right hand up, grab down here at the bottom stopper with your right hand at your belly button. So this is right shoulder. Notice my posture is still up. So that's all the introduction you need to really know on flag. Now we're gonna move on to rifle. So here we go. To name the parts of your rifle, you have your tip, your barrel, your bolt, which is this black thing, your neck, which is this skinny part right here, and your butt, okay? And then you also have your strap. So on rifle, you also have to the ready and attention, which I'll explain to you. And then we also have two things that we call left flat and right flat. And those are two very important positions that we are at a lot. So I'm going to explain those to you now. So once again, to the ready, your feet are shoulder width apart, your toes are forward. That's a common theme here. You're going to take your right hand, put it on top of the butt, take your left hand, put it on top of your right hand, push down against the ground, your head's down. And this is to the ready. For attention, remember we're going to slide in that foot. And for the rifle, we are going to pop it up with our right into your right hand and grab the nose with your left hand, okay? So we're down here. We're called to attention, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, okay? And this brings us to our first important position that I told you about. This is attention, but we can also call it right flat. And the reason we call it right flat is because our right hand is flat against the gun, okay? And our arms are always square at right flat. We're never like this, our arms are out. We also have something called left flat, and that's where your left hand, you guessed it, is flat against the gun. Our right hand is over top of the butt here. And remember, our arms are squared out, we're never here. Our posture is up, this is left flat. So, we do a lot of our right-handed spins starting from right flat, but we'll get to that next video. We also do a lot of our tosses starting from left flat, but we'll get to that next video. That was fun. We learned a lot, but we at the same time didn't learn much of anything, and I hope to teach you much of something this summer. Hopefully we'll have a lot of videos out. I can tell you right now, the next few videos are going to be flag basics and rifle basics, and flag basic tosses and rifle basic tosses. And hopefully after we get out all the basic stuff, we can move on to the more complex stuff, which is really fun. So anyway, it was nice to see you. I hope to see you again. My name is Alex. My Instagram is Colorguard Central. See you next time. Move on to third. And with third, you're gonna take your left foot and take a step forward at the 45. So what I mean when I say, that's not third, sorry, that's not third. Oh my gosh. Why do loud cars have to go by? Okay, we just dropped our phone, so this is now part 2. I wanted to do in one video, but here we go. This is stressful. Basic stuff, we can move on to the more complex stuff, which is really fun. I just did a Donald Trump hand thing. That was weird. So anyway, thank you for not wrapping your thumb. I did that and it wasn't that cringy. Okay.